Securely integrating GitHub Actions with AWS using OIDC and Terraform, a comprehensive guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction. The need for enhanced security and GitHub Actions and AWS integration. As more development teams adopt continuous integration and continuous deployment (C/CD) practices, integrating GitHub Actions with AWS has become increasingly common. However, traditional API key authentication poses significant security risks, including key leakage and management complexity. To address these issues, OpenID Connect (OIDC) offers a more secure and streamlined alternative. This podcast will explore the benefits of OIDC and provide a step-by-step tutorial on implementing OIDC in Terraform to securely connect GitHub Actions with AWS. Understanding OIDC, a superior alternative to traditional API key authentication. OpenID Connect, OIDC, is an identity layer built on the OAuth 2.0 protocol. It allows clients, such as GitHub Actions, to verify an end-user's identity based on the authentication performed by an authorization server. Unlike API keys, OIDC tokens are short-lived and can be dynamically issued, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Critical advantages of implementing OIDC for GitHub Actions and AWS enhanced security. OIDC tokens are ephemeral and scoped, minimizing the risk of long-term exposure. Simplified key management eliminates the need to manage and rotate long-lived API keys. Fine-grained access control allows precise control over permissions through IAM roles and policies. Improved auditability provides better tracking of access and usage through AWS CloudTrail. Step-by-step guide, creating the OIDC provider in AWS using Terraform. Step 1. Initialize Terraform configuration. Create a new directory for your Terraform configuration files and initialize Terraform. mcdr Terraform OIDC. cd Terraform OIDC. Terraform init. Step 2. Define the OIDC key provider. Create a file named main.tf and add the following configuration to define the OIDC provider. Provider AWS. Region equals US West 2. Resource AWS _EAM _OpenID Connect provider GitHub. URL equals https://token.actions.githubusercontent.com. Client _id _list equals sts.amazonoz.com. Thumbprint _list equals 6938, FD4D98, Babo3 Fab, 97B34396831E3780E01. Step 3. Configure the IAM role and trust policy. Add the following configuration to define the IAM role and its trust policy. Resource AWS _EAM _role GitHub _actions _role. Name equals GitHub Actions role. Assume _role _policy equals EOF. Version, October 17, 2012. Statement. Effect, allow. Principle. Federated, $AWS _EAM _OpenID Connect provider.github.arn. Action, STS assume role with web identity. Condition, string-like. Token.actions.githubusercontent.com sub. Repo your _GitHub _repo ref/head/your _ branch. EOF. Resource AWS _EAM _role _policy GitHub _actions _policy. Role equals AWS _EAM _role.github _actions _role.id. Policy equals EOF. Version, October 17, 2012. Statement. Effect, allow. Action. ECR get download URL for layer. ECR batch get image. ECR complete layer upload. ECR upload layer part. ECR initiate layer upload. ECR put image. Resource. EOF. Step 4. Apply the Terraform configuration. Deploy the configuration to AWS. Terraform apply. Empowering GitHub Actions, implementing the OIDC workflow with Terraform. Step 1. Create the GitHub Actions workflow. In your GitHub repository, create a new workflow file in GitHub/workflows directory. Name, build and push Docker image to ECR. On. Push, branches. Main. Jobs. Build. Runs on Ubuntu latest. Permissions. ID token, write. Contents, read. Steps. Name, checkout code. Uses actions/checkout at v2. Name, configure AWS credentials. Uses AWS actions/configure AWS credentials at v1. With role to assume, ARN, AWS, IAM:your AWS account ID, role/GitHub Actions role. AWS region, US West 2. Name, login to Amazon ECR ID, login ECR. Uses AWS actions/Amazon ECR login at v1. Name, build, tag, and push image to ECR-env. ECR_registry. $steps.login ECR.outputs.registry. ECR_repository. Your ECR repository. Image_tag. $GitHub.sha. Run. Docker build $ECR_registry $ECR_repository $image_tag. Docker push $ECR_registry $ECR_repository $image_tag. Complete example, building and uploading a Docker image to ECR using GitHub Actions and Terraform. This example demonstrates how to securely connect GitHub Actions to AWS using OIDC, build a Docker image, and push it to Amazon ECR. By following these steps, you can ensure a secure and streamlined C/CD pipeline conclusion. Implementing OIDC for GitHub Actions and AWS integration enhances security, simplifies critical management, and provides fine-grained access control. By leveraging Terraform, you can automate the setup process, ensuring consistency and repeatability in your infrastructure. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website and follow our social media links.